All this snow means a big job for some of you at home, shoveling. It's easy to grab the shovel and get to work, but you should be mindful of your heart health when you go to dig in. Experts have long said that shoveling snow can come with heightened risk of a heart attack. We want to bring in Dr. Jeffrey Decker, a cardiologist with Corewell Health. Thanks for being with us, Doctor.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So explain to us how shoveling snow can be a risk for your heart health.
Well, shoveling snow kind of puts together the perfect storm. So you take someone who maybe hasn't exercised or done anything for a year, 6 months or more. You put them in an environment where you're lifting something very heavy in cold weather. When you're shoveling, you're actually increasing your heart rate and your blood pressure more than what would happen if someone was just walking, climbing stairs, riding a bicycle. It's a very exaggerated response of that activity. Then you combine that in cold weather. Cold tends to constrict arteries, including arteries of the heart. And so you're getting less blood flow to the heart muscle in a situation where high blood pressure and a fast heart rate demand more oxygen and supply. So you put together a perfect situation where all of a sudden now you have a setup for something that could be very serious, such as a heart attack or some other cardiac issue.
Yeah, so what are some of the early warning signs that people should be mindful of?
So this is what's important to at least be aware of or recognize. If you start noticing, we often use the term chest pain, but oftentimes it's not so much pain, but more of a just discomfort, uneasiness. So a lot of times patients will report to a heaviness in their chest, like either an elephant sitting on their chest or a squeezing or a tightness in their chest. Sometimes symptoms can then radiate up into their arm, especially their left arm or their left shoulder, up into their neck or their jaw, or sometimes to the back. Sometimes they can have kind of a nauseous feeling, nauseousness, or a cold sweat breakout. These would be symptoms that would be very alarming and very concerning that it could be your heart symptoms.
And now we're dealing with emergency crews. They're going to have a harder time getting to people through this storm. What should people be doing if they experience this at home?
Well, I guess the first thing you want to do, if you notice the symptoms, get inside where it's warmer. If the symptoms are lasting more than, a minute or a couple of minutes, go ahead and take a full dose of aspirin, but you should be calling 911. Even in a situation where there's inclement weather, it would be best to be calling to be evaluated if these symptoms are lasting more than just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And that would be the important thing to do, just because this can become something much more serious, especially if the symptoms persist.
Okay, well, we're all going to have to shovel or snow blow or something. So what safety tips would you give your patients when it comes to shoveling snow?
Well, I think this you have to use in some respects common sense. So number one, if you're someone who hasn't done hardly anything, especially if you've had heart issues in the past and you're very deconditioned and sedentary most of the time, you should not just rush out into the driveway and start shoveling away. So warm yourself up, stretch. Oftentimes best not to shovel first thing in the morning because there is an increased risk of heart attacks first thing in the morning. Use either a smaller shovel or use smaller scoops when you're shoveling. Take breaks, so you don't have to do the entire driveway or the entire walkway all at once. Give yourself intermittent breaks, time to go inside. You're not going to have a whole lot of other things you can do, so take it easy. Stay well hydrated. Sometimes putting a face covering is helpful. It warms the air a little bit as you're breathing, so you're not breathing such cold air in. So that can be a recommendation. The other things are you don't really want to shovel after a large meal. After a large meal, your arteries open up in your digestive system, and there's already blood flow there, which is shunting blood flow away from the heart. The heart has to work hard. So minimize shoveling after a large meal or something like that. If you can push the snow rather than lift the snow, that's going to be a little less stressful to the heart and the body. It'll be less increase of blood pressure and heart rate if you're pushing snow rather than lifting snow. And all in all, if you're concerned with things, or certainly if you're having any symptoms, have someone else do it. Hire a kid in the neighborhood, give them a few bucks, and let them shovel your driveway.
Some really good advice. Dr. Decker, thank you for joining us.